Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. So do me a favor, like and share this short video. It'll help us get the word out on what we're doing to raise up church leaders all over the world in the Crossroads School of Ministry. So last week and this week we said we were going to take a look at some of the questions Jesus asked. Last week we were asking ourselves these questions. This week we want to focus on how we can use these questions to ask one another. And the question I want to talk about today is in Matthew chapter 20, verse 22. Two of the disciples were telling Jesus that they wanted to lead. They wanted to be his second in command when he came into his own in the kingdom. And Jesus said to them, "Can you drink from the cup that I will drink from?" Meaning, obviously, can you go to the cross? But here's the interesting thing. Jesus then answered his own rhetorical question to them and said, "You will drink from the cup that I will drink from, but it's not my decision to make." And in that understanding that we will drink from the same cup, I think that what Jesus is saying is a couple things. We are called to model him in our own sacrifice and in our own effort. Now, we know that it's not our good works that save us. We know it's not our effort that saves us, but it doesn't mean we're not called to put forth that much effort. I'm reminded of Hebrews 12:4, where it says, "In your struggle against sin, you've not yet resisted to the point of shedding your own blood." We are supposed to be working that hard to be holy. And this is where I think this question comes in response to others. I think we need to have relationships in the church and where we can hold one another accountable. We need to push each other towards holiness by asking those kinds of questions. Are we doing all we can do? Brother, how can I help you be all you can be in Christ? Are you really working at this to overcome the struggle you're having? We need to not be afraid, not to judge one another, but to hold one another accountable so that we grow in our faith and that the cause of Christ can be furthered. And this is one of the reasons people don't like to go deep at church, but it's crucial that we're willing to ask each other the tough questions about, are we being holy, if we're going to grow in our faith. We'll see you tomorrow for another Ministry in a Minute.